Hi guys, my name is Vidiks. Welcome to part 5 of my walkthrough of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So, last episode we came from our house. Under this tunnel we saw that we could not go in through there to get the collar, and we were about to go through the checkpoint, the police checkpoint, in order to get to the other side and enter from this side next to Collar's house. So that's what we are going to do. Try to pass this police checkpoint.
Don't forget about your permit authentic.
Doc Larry. Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
Nope.
My documentation's never been a problem before. It's not about to become one now.
You sure about this? I am policeman. You see uniform. You see gun.
You know, now that you mention it, your setup looks a little odd. Budget cuts?
No need to insult us. Times are difficult for a regional document checking police. But fact remains, if you continue this way without newest permit, I am legally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
Well, I'm gonna try to confront him a little more.
Seems to me like you're taking advantage of OGs, preying on their paranoia.
I am in the business of selling hope. A chance to walk free, to stay out of Gollum. Otherwise you risk trouble with the law. Not fun for a foreign OG like you. Maybe they send you home. Maybe somewhere worse.
Okay. Let's condemn the guy.
You think you can take advantage of OGs because they're all too scared to say no to you. You know how much this reeks of extortion, right?
The problem is with the lawmakers, not me. They keep finding ways to target you because you're augmented.
Don't try to blame this on anyone else. You're the one who stopped me in the street. You're the one I'm talking to.
And I'm telling you, you're wrong. I'm not abusing power. I'm enforcing rules I don't necessarily agree with, while also trying to help people get around them. You need to see this as an opportunity.
Oh yeah, a major opportunity. Well, we cannot insist anymore. Insisting more would be attacking the guy, and I don't want to do that, since we're doing a pacifist walkthrough. I'm not about to negotiate with him. I don't want to give him a penny. So, we're gonna play along and try to find who is the person responsible for making the forgeries.
This document agent you mentioned, is he the one in charge? He gets you to stop OGs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
Okay, give us the address.
Alright, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Shekashka. There's a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find. My friend will be there. He will get you latest permit card. Just pay him and don't ask questions.
You wish.
Hold on. Someone is coming up.
Okay, so these cops did not allow us to pass. I'm not even sure if they're cops, because Jensen said that their outfit seemed a little odd. Now, if you go to the map, we'll be able to see that the document agent he sent us to is right next to Adam's apartment, next to the exit to the left. So we're just gonna go there real quick to see what all of this is about.
I'm serious. I saw him last night out behind the wall.
This is the entrance to our home. And one of these guys has to be the document agent. This is a forgery tug.
You looking for permit?
That is a document agent. And what happens if we approach this door?
This area is restricted to you, Og.
Okay,
Get out of here.
so let's talk with the document agent.
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He sent me here. Apparently you help Augs with documentation, upgrade their permits.
You have the money.
Maybe. You want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You pay to get your name on the list. Milena upstairs, she works on your shiny new permit. You come back in 1 week to pick it up. Standard pickup fee will apply.
How much do you charge people for this?
Not people. Augs. 35,000 credits.
Well, I don't have 35,000 credits. Even if I did add it, I would not give it to you. 35,000 credits? Are you crazy? Okay, so let's confront the guy.
You're not even trying, are you? You just blatantly scam Augs out of as much as you can.
You want updated permit or not? Documents are actually pretty good. You'll see. Trust me, the girl is very talented.
Not on your
These
life.
documents, what are they? Stolen? Forged? Invisible?
Look, just give me what you have, and I'll put your name on the list.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how it works.
So
Milena
I'll give
does
you what I have.
surprisingly good work. Puts more effort in than we ask her to.
Okay, so what I have is 35 credits.
This is as much as I'm willing to give you. So what kind of shiny new permit does this get me?
Fucking tourist. You're wasting my time, Og.
Okay, so he ditched us, and his buddy that was guarding the door just went ahead and sat on those boxes smoking a cigarette. We're just gonna open the door and take out his friend, turn back and close the door before he returns to his post.
There's a bad vibe on the street.
Now we're gonna drag this body real quick
There's too many.
into the corner
Shares in the take.
to avoid detection. Like I said earlier, never leave the bodies where they fall.
Rusika business would be up.
Pick up the crafting parts, and you can take cover right here in the boxes
She'll gather round.
to check the area. So we'll see that there's only one enemy left. We can take cover right there where he is. And hold on until we recharge.
If we were back home, she would never dare speak to me that way. I think we are pushing our luck with a checkpoint.
with a single one, it's easy to
This night ends in bloodshed.
deal with him without getting seen. I came after him, but you don't have to. You can just wait here like I was, or here, and wait, because he's gonna return to this position in here, and he's gonna stay here looking in that direction and back there again, and you'll have more than enough time to get out of here and put him out right here. So again, just drag the bodies out of sight.
The money is slow to a trickle. The Ogs are scared. By tomorrow, we will be so busy you will be complaining about that.
And now that we took care of those two enemies, we can explore this area a little better. So that's the door from where we came. Right in front, there's this open garage that has this ventilation tunnel passing to the other one, and there's actually a pocket secretary in here and another one in there. One has a code, and the other one a simple note telling that Milena, whoever she is, tried to leave again last night, and they should take measures to prevent her from leaving again. So if we move through the vent to the other side, it's just the next room. It's got nothing special in here to pick up. And in here, as you can see, there's also nothing special. And this one is locked by a keypad. However, we do have the code for this keypad. We just found it inside the vent in the other side in the pocket secretary. So 1998 will get us through, and we'll be able to find a locked safe. It's got security level 4. We cannot hack it just yet. We do have a multi-tool, but don't spend it. You'll regret it later. Keep it for now. And as you can see, the way forward should be through this door and these lasers and that camera and that enemy up there. But instead, we are gonna move this box out of here. And we are gonna enter this vent to bypass all that area with the lasers and the enemy straight into the final room where the forger is. So the forger is Milena.
I hope you're not Edward Broad, because you don't look at all like the picture.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no Og left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
My hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I?
Take a breath, girl.
You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
Take a breath. Well, we gotta chastise her a little.
Your friends are out there intimidating Augs, preying on their fears of getting deported. And it seems like you're part of that. You'll be lucky not to go to jail.
I'm already in jail. You think they'll let me leave this place? Drahomir tells people he's a cop, but he's not a cop. He's a bum who stole a uniform and a gun.
You see, now we're getting somewhere. You should have started right
What was
there.
I supposed to do? I sit here and I make the best documents I can.
You were helping those thugs to extort people. That doesn't get much sympathy with me.
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month, but they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other Augs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Okay, let's reassure her now.
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anyone. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet.
Haha.
Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... you know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Duh.
Don't you?
Ha.
I like knowing there are other options.
Yeah, well.
Okay, so stab him, scare him,
Ha ha
and get
ha.
the police to do their job for once.
Oh, that's good.
I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That
She
sounds like
was.
the safest bet.
She was. So
Otherwise, you're asking me
it's
to
a
pick a fight
cop,
with
a
bunch of
woman
guys in
cop.
uniforms, scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again. Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone. We should do whatever we can, right?
Okay, we can ignore and tell her to get away from it, or we can ask her what is she talking about. That's what we are going to do.
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of.
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
Yeah, pretty
It doesn't
much.
have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Okay, so let's help her.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
All right. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Okay, so this is why I told you not to spend your multi-tool. She will give you the code for the safe. Before we go, we can search the place. I'm not gonna take beer, but only the crafting parts and hacking softwares. We can also read this ebook in here, A City Designed for You. We can pick up a weapon and some credits. And if we haven't yet, we can also read the Samizdat newspaper. The door doesn't open from this side, so we'll go down the same way we came, also because we want to open that safe. And now, using the code she gave us, we are just gonna open it. And pick up the credits and the grenades from inside. Don't worry about this area. It's got nothing special in there, nothing worth the trouble of going through it. And we're gonna go out exactly the same way we came in. Now remember, there is an enemy outside patrolling near the door. We're gonna need for him to go to the boxes ahead and sit in there smoking like he does every so often. And when he does, we're gonna use our augmentation for silence. We're gonna exit real quick and keep moving. This is because we cannot be seen inside this red area. They cannot see us in here, and they cannot see us coming out from here.
That bombing was bad for business.
So he's moving to the boxes. We're gonna wait until he sits. And now we're just gonna come out, and from here we are good to go. So now,
Getting a little worried.
if we go to our journal, we'll see that we have the side mission, the golden ticket, to deal with Drahomir. And Milena gave us a new entry on that side mission, meet Edward and Irenka, which are the two augmented people who need her fake documents in order to avoid getting deported. We are not gonna look for Edward and Irenka right now. Our priority is to deal with Drahomir so we can get to Kohler, fix our augmentations. So, when we are talking with Milena, she told us there is a cop, a woman cop, in the area of the checkpoint who is interested in arresting Drahomir. So that's what we are going to do. We are gonna look for that cop in the next episode, part 6 of my walkthrough of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe and see you right next on episode 6.